On the night of December 28th, 32-year-old Maya Dennis called 911. She claimed her 5.5-month-old daughter wasn't breathing. First responders rushed the infant to Johns Hopkins Pediatric Trauma Center, but what doctors discovered would shock everyone. The infant girl had horrific injuries: a brain bleed, a fractured skull, a broken leg, and internal damage. Tragically, she passed away on New Year's Eve. Sheriff Jeff Goller described it as one of the most heartbreaking cases his team had ever faced. The little girl had just come home from the NICU a few days before Christmas, making her death all the more gut-wrenching. Investigators acted quickly, speaking with Maya Dennis, who made a chilling confession. She admitted to causing the injuries. She was arrested and charged with first-degree murder and child abuse. Maya now sits in the Harford County Detention Center, held without bail.
5.5-month-old, so it's heartbreaking to even talk about it, but there was a brain bleed, a fracture in the skull, a broken leg, and other serious internal injuries.
The little girl had a twin brother, authorities confirmed to 11 News. She'd been in the NICU since she was born and only just got home right before Christmas. She died at the hospital on New Year's Eve. Investigators say her mom, 32-year-old Maya Dennis, is the killer. Dennis arrested at the hospital that day, charged with first-degree murder and child abuse.
She has made statements to our investigators admitting to her involvement in the injuries to the child.
According to court charging documents, on Saturday night, the 28th, Ms. Dennis called 911, said her baby daughter wasn't breathing. First responders rushed the baby to Johns Hopkins Pediatric Trauma Center. And on Sunday morning, authorities say that medical team called the sheriff's office, saying that the injuries the baby had were very serious, life-threatening, and indicative of child abuse.
Then our investigators responded to the hospital and initiated the investigation, talking to family members, including the father who was incarcerated at the detention center. And unfortunately, he learned about his child's passing from our staff at the detention center. Just a horrible, if you could make any situation worse, it's just horrible at every turn.
Tonight, Maya Dennis remains behind bars without bail at the Harford County Detention Center. She will face a judge tomorrow for her bail review. As for her 5 surviving children, authorities told us 2 of them didn't live with her, and the other 3 are currently being cared for by family members.
While Maya awaits her day in court, her 5 surviving children have been placed with family members. But for a community and a grieving father who learned of his child's death from prison, the scars of this tragedy run deep. This is a case of unimaginable heartbreak, and sadly, one more reminder that even during the holidays, darkness can strike anywhere. Stay safe out there.